everybody, Jill Beauty 87 here, and today, men, women, children, and babies, we were gonna go through our makeup collection. So, as you can see, there's a lot of it to go through, even though I haven't been on YouTube that long. But I figured I should start off with something kind of big, and then it'll get bigger over time, I guess, or I'll use it down, or whatever. Okay. Anyway, start with all this here. It's personally my favorite section. All the eyeshadow brushes and eyeshadow things. But on top, let's see, as you can see, I have some beauty bakery stuff. I got some blending eggs. I know my L'Oreal sponge. I just need somewhere to put it since I had started using the beauty eggs to test them out. But this is like 18 bucks. They changed it now because half of them are pink and half of them are blue. But it starts off with like 6 little pink ones. I think they're like 18 bucks. I called them when I told you all about the 50% off at Beauty Bakery. Well, I got 50% because they sent me a 20% off coupon and it was extra 30. As you can see, I got the Alamar Cosmetics palette from a Boxy Charm or whatever. And it looks okay. As you can see, I dug my finger in it. I did a blue smoke. I haven't done a blue smoky eye with it yet. I probably will. I'm wearing a blue smoky eye right now, even though you don't see it, because I'm obsessed with blue smoky eyes. Anyway, I got the new 2 latest e.l.f. palettes. Let's see. This is one is called Posh Peacock, and the other one is, I think it's Birds of Paradise. Yeah, Bird of Paradise. So, of course, there's this one. Everybody seems to be in these kind of tones lately. Sorry if the mirror blinded you. And then I have my favorite one is this Posh Peacock, of course, because the kind of tones it is, it's kind of subculture-ish. The shadows in them are okay. I'm not that impressed with them, so I'll probably declutter them. I need to declutter some stuff, so if you want to see that, let me know. Then we got a Bad Habit Supernova palette. If you haven't noticed, this is supposed to be a dupe for Natasha Denona Lila palette. I had the dupe for the, what is it, the Sunset one, but I didn't like pigmentation and formula of it, so I got rid of that one. At the stuff at the top is stuff I need to try out some more because I haven't used it that often either. So then I got this Afterglow palette from Urban Decay. I'm not a really big Urban Decay fan, so that's why I've only tried this out once. It's okay. I have cheaper stuff I like better. I have more expensive stuff I like better. So I just got this palette recently because I really, really, really like the other one that I have in my collection. I think it's called Spice Edition or something. You'll see it in a minute, but I haven't tried this yet. I meant to do a Pride look with it, but like I was supposed to do that today, and as we can see, that's not happening. So I'll do some more colorful looks later, but it looks okay. I'm just concerned about it not being that many, you know, what do you call them? Mattes in it. I got these 2 face palettes. I love Betty Luminizer because, as you can see, this one I feel is too light. This one I have actually used a pretty decent amount, and that's my favorite one for like summer glowy looks. Then I got the Her palette by Karuchi. They don't make this anymore, so I'm sorry, but I've still hardly ever used it, so I figure I'll try it out. As you can see, that bronzer is gonna be like too light for me, but the highlighter and the blush are okay. Now let's move on to all of this. You've seen these 2 palettes in here before. The Aphrodite one. And what's that thing? And the Athena. I think I did like my first tutorial with these. I made a reddish blue smoky eye along with my stuff. And yes, the powder is still there. I did not move it from when that Stay Matte powder flew all over here when I did the eye look with it. I really like both of these. The pigmentation is pretty good. I just hate that there's so much fallout, but I mean, for like 10 bucks, it went up to 12 now. It was 10 when I bought it. You can't really complain much. I got some single. I have some Urban Decay Shadow Insurances. I have Sin and Caffeine from 21 Day Beauty Sale. I bought the caffeine one because it gave a certain amount to, I think a certain donate amount to a women's shelter or something that they donated to. Then I have these individual Wet n Wilds. I'm not gonna go into all the colors of everything because we'll be sitting here forever. I have this ColourPop Supernova shadow in, let's see, Dragon. Then I have this in Gamma, what's Gamma Ray? Yeah, Gamma Ray glitter. As you can see, I'm sure you see all of the blue. Like I said, I really like blue. I don't have that many individual shadows. These three are like really nice to make a simple eye look when you're in a rush and you don't want to pull out a palette. So I like to do a reddish fall look with those when I have to rush out quick to go to work. I have this Kat Von D one in Paranoid. It's a really pretty color. And then I like this one to put all over the lid. It's a simple shimmery color from Essence. It's a really, really nice color. It's called Deep Sea Shimmer. I got a couple of makeup Forever Aqua Paints. I saw Sandra Lux use these two. That's when we buy them. But I mainly use them as bases. I don't actually use them by themselves. And then this purple one is really pretty to make nice purple shadows pop. And of course, you know, we got some Makeup Shayla Big Shot Colossal. I've never actually tried her formula. I hear the formula is just the same though, and it's just a darker black than the black one they already make, which I own a couple of those too because that was my mascara last summer. I still like it. It's just I'm trying to try other mascaras. So here we got the next drawer. To me, this is the boring eyeshadow work drawer because it has all like the neutral brown boring or acceptable colors you can wear to work. So that's what's in here. I got this one, which is all shimmers, but they're, as you can see, they're boring shimmers for when you go to work. This is the first, I think this is the first Becca eyeshadow palette. I have the second one too with the pops of purple in it. I like that one better, of course, because this one's kind of boring. You all saw this in one of my videos, I think. The Persona palette. I did Smoky Eye, of course. Again, acceptable shades for work. This one was really powdery too. I wasn't feeling that. If you haven't noticed my tone, I don't like a whole bunch of powdery shadows. Not that I do my foundation first, because I don't do it first, but still, I don't like powdery powders. And of course, we all know the Yes Please palette. I have used it. I didn't use the one I brought over to my grandma's house, because this is my grandma's house makeup collection edition. I have a whole different set at home that has way more eyeshadow palettes and more of my more expensive palettes that other YouTubers have. You've probably seen her over there, but I do keep doubles of some stuff, so I'll have doubles of that. I don't have a double of this one though. This is the Give It To Me Straight. I really like the colors in this one, and they're acceptable colors to wear to work, so you know. These are the two boringest palettes I own from ColourPop. This should be Double Entendre, yeah, and then this is Give It To Me Straight. The only thing I don't like is like, why are you same packaging for both? Like, it's literally the exact same. Like, what is this? But this is my favorite boring palette from them. This one, I find the colors don't blend for me as well. So to me, this is like the lighter Persian's version of, or Caucasian medium to light skin version for eyeshadow palette. And then this one is for darker people. Plus it has this gorgeous pop of yellow that gives me all sorts of kinds of types of light. It's gorgeous. Get some Kat Von D. This is the plum one. I have the sage one at home. It's just pretty standard. I usually will take like one of the colors out of the Becca one and put it in there to give me a pop of color. This is my Modern Renaissance dupe, the Wet n Wild Rose in the Air palette. I actually like this better than the Modern Renaissance one. So I actually got rid of, well, I was about to get rid of my Modern Renaissance, but I was like, since I have YouTube videos, I have to keep it for reference. This is amazing. This makes such great eye looks, just like the Naked Heat palette. And this was on, I think this only cost me like $3 because I had a coupon from Rimmel, $3 off eye products, and then they had a $2 off coupon in the store, and it was like $8.99. But by the time I got done with all of that, I think it was like $2 or $3. So yeah, I'll show you all some couponing deals on how to get makeup for cheaper if you want. This is my peanut butter and jelly palette. I was like everyone else and fell for the pop of purple in it. What can I say? It's very pretty though, and the shadows are really good, so I don't mind that I fell for it. I have the Kim and Mario palette. I have two of these actually, because I have one at home and I have one here because I thought I really didn't like it, and I had bought 2 bundles. But I ended up just thinking it was okay, not all that. I didn't use the one here, but I have used the one at home, so. Some palettes I have to have dupes of because, you know, I didn't get a chance to get the original one because, like I said, I haven't been using makeup that long. So there you go. Like this one, the Artist palette is supposed to be a dupe for the Makeup by Mario and Anastasia Beverly Hills one, but they don't make that anymore, so I just had to buy this one instead. This one I bought simply because I knew I wasn't gonna like the original, and I wasn't about to pay $42 for Soft Glam because the shades in there aren't, you know, spectacular or anything. To me, it's just kind of like an even boring version of Modern Renaissance, and I was like, I'm not paying that much money for that. Even though I did get my 20% off coupon from Ulta, I just wasn't wasting it on something I knew I was going to use. I'd rather have the bronzer. And I didn't even buy that because I was like, I bought the Casino by NARS instead. I didn't want to try that forever, so I was like, I'll try that and see how that goes. These are just a bunch of single ColourPop shadows, so that's Paper Tiger. I think that's Tiki. Some of these are from, what's that girl's name? Some of them are from I Love Saeed's collection. I don't remember which one it is. And then this should be Beach Blanket, Note to Self, Best Case Scenario. I think a couple of these are Anastasia Beverly Hills. Like I think these two are. I found those at TJ Maxx or Marshalls. It could have been either one. And that's Rager from when they had their, I think, 3rd birthday or something like that at ColourPop. And this is a cute little Tarte palette I like to do design on, and I bought it before, you know, they came out with this Shape Tape foundation and just ruined their whole career, and now they have to have 70% off sales and everything on sale all the time. So, this is Original Carly Bible. I have the brand new one too. I heard the brand new one though is finally about to start leaving, so I'm thinking about getting rid of this one or just getting another one of those for when this runs out, because as you can see I've already like hit pan on one of them, and I don't hit pan on eyeshadow, so that's a big deal for me. So yeah, I don't know why this is in here though, because it's like I have an influencer drawer that literally just has collabs from influencers in it. I got the Nubian palette by Juvia's Place, and this was the first like eyeshadow palette I bought, so that I felt was like high end, and I heard a whole bunch of beauty bloggers talking about that I felt was like high end quality, so that wasn't literally, you know, like not Anastasia or somebody like that. So I have this one, and then I have the Nubian too, so let me grab that, and then we go to the next drawer. Nubian 2. I haven't used the Nubian 2 like maybe twice. I haven't used it that much because as you can see I have a lot of stuff to use. And although I love Juvia's Place shadows, I have a tendency not to really use them nearly as often as I use other stuff. Like I'll grab Bad Habit Beauty, or I'll grab some ColourPop or something like that. I like Juvia's Place a lot. I don't know, for some reason I have a tendency not to grab for their shadows that often. I'm trying to make myself do it more often though. But yeah, we'll see. I just did that drawer. This is the last drawer before we get to my collab drawers, which basically means all my YouTube collab drawers. So this is the magnet. So I guess this is too much stuff on it. Anyway, that's a a Wet n Wild Blue Brown pigment. This is Anastasia. This is Anastasia. These two are from what do you call it, girls? This is from I Love Saeed's palette. This is a Makeup Forever 100-point perk I got from Sephora because I wanted to try the shadows out. And then this is a gold shadow that Melissa Alterio, I hope I'm saying it right, on here on YouTube said would be a good highlighter. I bought it for eyeshadow, not to use it as a highlighter, but you know, it was a pretty gold color, and I think I got it for like $2 or $3 because they had Maybelline coupons. So I was like, okay, I'll try it for like $2 or $3 because I think it's normally like $5 or something. I don't know. And this is my dupe for the Kylie Cosmetics purple palette. It's called Vice by Face Candy, and I noticed from Face Candy dupes, Kylie's palettes, they have a tendency to have better quality because normally their quality is like pretty bad compared to Bad Habit Beauty's, and they're both on Shop Hush, but everybody has a tendency like Bad Habit Beauty because I feel like they do put in a little more time and effort when it comes to theirs. Then we come to the Karuchi and ColourPop She Femme Rose palette. I actually didn't like this palette that much. I had two of them and I got rid of one. But as you can see, I really only use this one. I hardly ever used anything else in here. I think I used that one time, but that's my go-to color in here. But otherwise, it's just kind of like, I don't know if it's because like she's lighter, so the colors I feel like don't really help me as much. But I just wasn't feeling it. This is the Element of Surprise palette. A lot of people got this in a BoxyCharm. I had bought this like when it first came out for that beautiful pink in there. This iridescent. And these iridescent shades up here, they're pretty cool. Yeah, I've used this palette a couple of times, but I mean the quality of it is good. It's just, again, I have 5 million trillion palettes. Okay, so this is the only Tarte eyeshadow palette I have left. I get rid of all my other ones. This is the Energy Neura one, and I really like the pigmentation of the purples in this, and I normally don't like Tarte shadow, so I was like, since I do actually like one, I'll go ahead and keep it, even though, you know, Tarte is canceled. But I just kept that, and I think I kept the Make Believe in Yourself palette, and that's it. Literally every other Tarte palette I had, I got rid of. Every other Tarte product just about I got rid of, because I didn't have that much Tarte to begin with. I think the only thing I have left to use of is a Shape Tape, and then I have like one of those Lights Camera Lashes mascaras, because I really like that. But this is the Becca palette I was talking about. This is the newest one they came up with for summer. I love that purple in here, and this iridescent shade in the middle. I had put that in the inner corner. It looked gorgeous, and I put that and then this on top or whatever. It was a really pretty eye look. So the shadows are good, and I like it. So ColourPop palette I'm not really that big on is this one. All I see is magic. Like, I don't know, I guess the color combination is really weird, and it's hard for me to think of ideas to come up with for the palette, so I kind of just was like, I mean, I like it. I'll probably keep it and try to make myself use it some more, but it's not like a go-to. It might get decluttered. I usually go through my makeup once a week and try to get rid of stuff, or like give stuff away to cousins or give stuff away to family, because that's what happens with my stuff. Like, my cousins get it, like the camerawoman back here, she gets lots of stuff, or my other cousins in Rhode Island, they'll get some stuff, or I'll donate it to a women's shelter, or you might see it on my Poshmark page, or like my Macari page, or Depop, or something like that. But anyway, this is the Saharan 2 palette. The Saharan 1 is in there. This was just sitting on top, so I grabbed what was on top. I love the artwork of Juvia's Place things. I'm hoping eventually that they'll get mirrors like ColourPop does, because that'd be nice. I'm supposed to just have to do these videos now, like, you know, I need the mirror for the video, if nothing else. These shadows in it, and I bought this one because I was like, I didn't know how I was gonna feel about the color combination, and it's the exact same as the Natasha Denona color combination, and this one was way less, of course, so I was like, I'll get this one. And then I got the Joy of Natasha Denona palette, which of course is at home, because at grandma's house we bring the stuff I don't use that often, so I can get an idea and more feel for it, because I don't wear makeup that often right now anyway. When I get my new job, I'll probably be wearing it every day, and then I can give better comparisons and ideas on stuff. This is the first Saharan palette. Like, I like the colors in this one way better than the second one. I have used this about 3 times. It has this nice silver, and I'm obsessed with this gold and this color over here, of course. The red in here actually disappointed me, because I was blending and I felt like it just kept fading away. I don't know if I was using the wrong brush. Maybe I tried to do a red look with it again and then, you know, give more opinion on it. But this one and the Zula one, I actually decluttered because I was disappointed with, you know, the pigmentation and all that. So we got more Bad Habit and Face Candy in here. I don't really keep that many expensive palettes over here, as you know, as I have at home, of course, because when I'm getting ready to go somewhere to do something, I would like to have my expensive stuff at where I live as opposed to here. I do try to leave some expensive stuff over here though, just in case I'm feeling the bougie mood and I know I'm not gonna get to go home. Okay, so I have the, what is it, Light Speed Bad Habit Beauty palette, which is a dupe of the Kat Von D Divine palette. I wish somebody would dupe the Kat Von D Pastel Goth palette, because I got rid of mine, but I really liked it. It was just I didn't feel like the pigment worked for me that well. But again, since I've been wearing makeup that long, it wasn't like it was the palette's fault. It probably did have pretty good pigmentation. I was just like blending it wrong or whatever, or I just had to sit and pack on a whole bunch for the pastel to show to my skin tone, and I wasn't willing to do all that. Plus, I only wear pastels in the springtime, and you know, Chicago really doesn't have a spring. It's like winter, fall, summer. That's how it works here. There is no real spring. You just look up one day in the summer, like today it's 100 degrees outside, so you know, pray that Vicky Logan and I don't die of heat stroke. Yeah, okay. So if you don't know who Vicky Logan is, you need to go find her and watch her channel. Anyway, this is the Naked Smoky palette, and a lot of people didn't like this palette. I actually like this one. I liked the colors in the Naked 3, but I felt like it didn't work good on my skin tone, and I didn't like the pigmentation of the shadows, or like the texture of the shadows. It was one of those. And the Naked Heat is okay. I'm not that big a fan of it. Like I said, I'd rather use that Rimmel one I just showed you all, Spice Edition. It's the exact same color scheme. But I do like this one, and when I do a smoky eye, I do use it. So I already decluttered it once, and then I ended up buying it again once I found out they were getting rid of it. So I'm like, I'm just going to go ahead and keep it. This is the Bad Habit Aurora palette, or Aura palette, and this is a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette. Now, mind you, I have all the Anastasia palettes that I have dupes for, except for except for Soft Glam. I just was not feeling Soft Glam. It was too boring. But as you can see, I've used this palette a few times. I think like 3 or 4 times. I haven't done any boring looks with it, though. I always use the exciting shimmers and stuff, because I'm not really for boring eyeshadow looks. Like, if you all saw me right now, you'd see like just a whole bunch of blue smoky eyes. And I used the Urban Decay Beach palette today, and I just used all the blues in it, and like the one matte transition shade in it to make the look I have. And I used a little bit of the Kylie Blue Honey palette when I got it on sale with the free shipping. Anyway, this is the Face Candy Amazonia palette. They had a matching Sahara palette, because this is supposed to be a dupe for the Naughty Nice palettes by Kylie Cosmetics. I gave my cousin the Nice palette dupe, the Sahara one, because I wasn't really feeling it, but I had bought the bundle just to be able to have both. I like the colors in this. They're kind of weird. I tried to use the mint one, but obviously, you know, it probably didn't go too well because my skin tones. I use the white one sometimes to, like, you know, just set my eyeshadow primer. But this palette actually is pretty good. I just didn't like the sister that went with it. This is the only melt stack I have here. I have one more. I have the Lovesick one. I wanted to get the radioactive one, but then I bought like this green color from Kat Von D called Electric Warrior, and I was like, well, I don't need the Lovesick palette, because I mean not Lovesick, the radioactive one, because I'm like, I already have this. I do want to get the baby girl one though, because I found out something interesting when watching Makeup Struggles. You need to watch her. She is hilarious. I found out that one, the one baby girl, is supposed to be like inspired after Leah. I never knew that, and since the Leah collection came out, oh my god, I have it. I was thinking about doing a whole first impression videos, a whole bunch of new stuff that just came out. Let me know if y'all want to see that, because I just bought the Aaliyah collection. I have the Patrick Starr's new collection coming. I have the ColourPop foundation. I can do a review on that as well. And then I bought some stuff from Shop Miss A, so I got a lot of their brushes and stuff to try. But this is my melt radioactive stack. I mean, my melt gunmetal stack. As you can see, this one broke, and I was like saying I don't press stuff back together, so however it is, it just stays that way. I wasn't really that big on that color anyway. I bought it for like this one and that one, so the two I really wanted were fine, not affected, thank God. I got this little interesting quad from, what do you call it, Essence. It's called Made to Sparkle. I got it on sale. It was part of their Christmas, I think, diamond collection or something like that. This color is gorgeous. It looks just like one of the colors in the Kat Von D Amethyst highlighter palette with the 5 shades that you get for, I forgot how much it is, $32 I think, or something like that. And it was this little Desi Perkins did that I want to recreate. I'm going to put this in the inner corner. And then she used molten something. I forgot the name of it. It's one of those Stila glitters, and I have it, so I'm like, I want to recreate that look. So you'll probably see that picture on my Instagram or see it on my YouTube.